Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Clippedshots here. Welcome back to another Peglin challenge from you guys. It's going to be a modded one here. This one is from K-Fed and Yanks23 fans. Yanks23 fans asked for a delete the board using Ohmygorb, and I already had this discussion with K-Fed for a bit, where he would like to see a mostly Ohmygorb, maybe Matryoshka orb thing. And after a little bit of conversating, we've discovered that it's most likely impossible to kill the wall with Ohmygorb and maybe some bosses only. So I think I came up with something that's gonna fit pretty well, and that's the reason why we're not going to be using only Ohmygorb, but I figured I'd combine them together to have a nice, wonderful challenge. So the deal here is every first turn of any combat, we have to use Ohmygorb. And then after that, we can use whatever we want pretty much for the most part. Obviously, we're going to be deleting the board mostly with Ohmygorbs. But, you know, it is what it is. How I have it set up right now is I have 2 Ohmygorbs and 1 Orb, because I figured I need a little bit of AoE, and I figured that might be a really good way to do it. So I was going to get this run started and see how this goes. Enemies don't get their extra turn the first reload. That actually might be pretty good, but I do really like the extra refreshes. However, are the extra refreshes going to be that good when we're destroying pegs permanently? That is, I don't think so. So I'm going to go for a decoy orb and hope that that's fine. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I am slowly working on getting my schedule back into the realm of normal. Okay, so we have to use the first orb as this. Let's see how this goes. We'll go destroy these 2 pegs. I think that's a pretty good idea. Oh my gosh, there's some bombs. That's a bunch of damage. Attacks all enemies. Okay, I didn't realize it attacked all enemies. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna skip that really fast. Go back to this guy, hit some of this magic. We kind of don't want the orbs to really do much. So we're gonna try our best to kind of just let it go. There you go. Okay, we're gonna try to be very selective with our next orb, because that's gonna be something. So we're gonna go and skip those. I don't think any of those are really what I want, but we will find out. I know I had some stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about and mention and whatnot, but I'll be entirely honest, I lost it like a little bit earlier today. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say I absolutely lost it. I'm sorry about that. If it comes back to me, I'm gonna talk to you guys about it, but I'm not really sure it will. Sometimes, you know, just code goes out of your brain and you're like, what was I trying to say? I was trying to say that one thing that probably I'll forget about 1,000,000 times over. Also, by the way, Ohmygorb is so much stronger than I thought. I actually thought that it didn't hit all enemies. I remembered it destroyed pegs, and that was like the main thing that I remembered. And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks, man. You know, it only destroys pegs. It's not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to do anything. But in reality, if it hits everything, I mean, that's big damage. So I'm actually fairly confident about this, like to some degree. Let's try upgrading this 7 and 9. Okay, we will need those to be upgraded, because as we go to like bosses and whatnot, it's going to become a lot more complicated, a lot more challenging, to say the least. I need to look at the map. I need to stop just going places. Let's see, where do we want to go? Let's take an extra fight here, so we can upgrade a little bit. That's totally fine. Direction doesn't matter too much. So we said fight, and then yeah, okay. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Like I said, I'm having a pretty good day myself. The only thing that kind of sucks is the weather outside. It's not bad weather by any means, but when the weather's like, well, when the weather's like humid and you're not used to humidity because you live in a desert, it becomes a little bit complicated, a little bit less pleasant, to say the least. Okay, not too bad, not too great. Maybe this was the wrong choice here. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of feeling okay about it though. Let's go and skip this. We'll just go and toss this guy in here. See what we can do about maybe grabbing a little bit of something or another. That's like decent damage, because, well, obviously we got a bomb there. not a bomb. We got the balance, the scale, shrewd scales, which is really nice because it just equates to damage. Some nice little damage across the board. There's a refresh from the Ohmygorb and Swiss cheese. Okay. So I did hear that this orb here might have some really good potential, and I'm kind of down to give it a shot. So will this be my last orb? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see. This is the last orb I can get, because if I happen to get the Ek orb and the other orb that I have, whatever orb that may be, in this case it's gonna be the Jack Orb Lantern. I already forgot the name of it, but if it is this, then basically what happens is no guarantees that I am going to be able to destroy, well, get enough damage to kill the wall. But in this case, I wouldn't guarantee that I can. There's no guarantee that I can. What is it called? My goodness, the words are escaping me right now. There's no guarantee that I can use the Ohmygorb first. That's what I've been trying to say. My goodness, that was much harder than it needed to be. Let's see. Let's go and upgrade these guys first. I think they're gonna be. I need to upgrade them first. I could be wrong. I think I need to upgrade them first, though. Like, I think it's almost mandatory that I upgrade them first. I knew that was gonna happen. Should have just done that. Just been like, yeah, whatever happens after that. Oh, you know what? What's it called? This is what I was gonna talk about, I think. So I was watching some spooky videos earlier today. I love paranormal stuff. I love ghost stuff, cryptid stuff, all sorts of things. And I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys believe in the paranormal? Do you guys believe in ghosts? I don't know if that's something that everyone believes in or not. I'm kind of curious though. Curious to see what y'all have to say. Ghosts, yes, no, maybe so. Also, if you don't know, or whatever, there should be some the VOD basically of there should be the VOD of the Alan Wake series coming up soon. So if you guys are interested in that, just know that should be going up. It'll go up in 2 pieces to be approximately a entire, well, like 2 hours almost. And then hopefully maybe this upcoming weekend we'll do something just about the same with it. And yeah, it should be a good time. If you guys are interested, then that's definitely a time where I can do that. I'm gonna try to make it a thing where I go and hang out in Discord for at least like an hour or so, or maybe like 30 minutes once or twice a week, just so that if any of you guys want to hang out and have a chat, we can. I think it's gonna be like really nice. What does max do? Attacks all enemies, destroys any pegs it hits, and 9 and 13. That's not bad. Let's see what this one does. Instead of exiting the peg board, the sword will return to the top of twice, can target any enemy. Okay, we'll do it. Twice sounds pretty good, you know? I like the idea of it going twice. Ooh, that's just sneaked by all over the place. Let's see, there we go. Gonna go run left here. Going for this, I think, is almost not worth it in 99% of the cases. So that's just something to note. Okay. Destroyed a little bit more than I would have liked to be entirely honest. Hopefully it goes down the drain. There you go. Lots of damage though. Lots of damage. Which is phenomenal. Let's go and skip this. We're gonna go for this guy here. This should be pretty good because it should be able to bounce back up at least a couple times. Not as much as I would have hoped for, but that's okay. 69 damage across the board here might be all I need. Hopefully I get a crit. Nope, no crit. I'm kind of sad this Ek Orb doesn't have a 1-1 across the board. I think it really needs that. I think without a 1-1, it just kind of doesn't make any sense. I'm going to refresh the board, even though I don't really need to. This is why the refreshing bandana wasn't the right choice. Because obviously, I mean, the refreshing bandana is not going to do much, especially like in this situation where, you know, you kind of just don't need it to do anything. You're not going to refresh that many pegs, you know, and every time you kill something, it just goes back up. Okay, 3 times across the board. Let's see how it does against elites. Ohmygorb against elites. Now, bada bing, bada boom. I'm very curious to see. Okay, so like I said, we have to start off with this, and I don't know if I should like kind of chuck it way off to the side or something, but it does do damage to everything. So let's go and just see what we can do. See how much damage we can get out of this bad boy. Almost 200 damage. That's really good, actually. Now we can maybe launch this guy here in the middle. And no such luck on the crit. Like I said, those orbs take a really long time to dissolve now. Look at that. Definitely take a really long time. I'm not really sure if I'm fond of that. I don't actually like that very much. But they all die. That was a 2-shot. That was amazing, actually. Let's go for this. And refreshing punch actually sounds pretty awesome. And here's the reason why. If I use Ohmygorb to hit that and hit refreshing punch, I don't think that's actually going to destroy the pegs. From how I've seen the game interact, if it does, it's going to be really weird, and I'm going to be a little bit upset that it interacts that way, because everything that I've seen previously has led me to believe that the orb's function shouldn't carry over. So if it does carry over, I'll be a little upset. Okay, this one doesn't matter where I go, so I will go for this middle spot and see if maybe by chance I can get lucky and hit this. I'm gonna go and just like lift my mouse off and get it kind of exactly where I want. I want it to be about right there. Oh, okay. So it's not quite right. A little bit off, a little bit wrong. It's totally fine. Okay, gotta use this first. I'm gonna go for this over here. I want to get like one of these railings on the side more than anything. There you go, 55 damage. That's fine. I'm completely okay with that. Let's go for this guy. We'll go and launch him here in the middle. He has a couple chances to come up and do damage, so let's let him do that and see what he's got for us. I love that he comes from the top, because he comes down and he just gets a lot of momentum coming down. And you get instances where he bounces back to the top, which is really awesome. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen, but I'm glad to see it does. There's the 300 damage, and it's still bouncing back again. So this does have a lot of potential. I think the Matryoshka shell, and not only the Matryoshka shell, but also the... oh, there's no enemies here. I'm going to launch that down there. The Matryoshka shell, and not only the Matryoshka shell, but also the what is that called? Glorious Suffering with that orb would be amazing, because it would just keep bouncing back up to the top and giving it basically infinite potential, which I'm all about. I'm all about that infinite potential, guys. Alrighty, oh. See how it bounced all the way around? Had a bunch of energy to just bounce around and really get stuff. Okay, let's go and get those two. We got a couple extra, and that's the bomb we wanted. So now we can target that guy, and well, we're gonna target everything anyway, so didn't matter too much. All right, here's a big one. Here's the boss on the stage. Again, I'm very curious to see how this is gonna do. I have no control over things, so anything is possible. This is actually really nice because I can open up certain things, like permanently. I'm not too like upset about permanently opening things up like this, because at the end of the day, it kind of works out. I do want that crit, because I think the crit will actually be really big here. Yeah, this is totally fine. That's 286. So this Ohmygorb is going to do quite a bit of damage here. At least it should, even if I don't hit anything, which, to be honest, I really don't need to hit anything. Really just going for the bombs, and that's just about it. Yep, 85. Not bad at all. Let's go and speed up really quick. Get between, get through. Okay, let's go and get this, and let's see if we can maybe get some good stuff to happen again. Ooh, the gel doesn't actually get permanently removed. Look at that. That's super fascinating. That's super fascinating. Because it means that's like infinite refresh, even with an item that permanently gets rid of pegs. Huh. And there we go, it's all gone. We can't grab anything else because if we do, that will definitely mess us up. And this is a very interesting one. We have healing, but we will still take damage over time. The Wand of Skulltimate Power, though, might be the only way, minus maybe the Sapper Sack, which is honestly a little bit more scary to do this. So we're gonna gamble it. We're gonna say that hopefully we're good and this will be the right choice. No idea though. This is definitely one of those moments, and this is the wall. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, we definitely want to chuck these as basically as low as possible. We really don't want these hitting much here. So let's see if we can just kind of get it to, there you go. That's basically as good as that's going to get. We want all these guys to spawn in before we do anything. So we're definitely just going to kind of chuck these guys really far down. I'm going to go and skip this guy. Now I can go and hit whatever I want. It was just really important not to hit stuff up until now because, well, obviously, like I said, we want everything spawned in beforehand. And here we go again, another shot. Look at that, it's basically hit all the ramps. Tons of damage, it is still going. Super awesome, super awesome. I love this orb actually. And there's the first guy down. Here's the Ohmygorb. I'm gonna go really just for the refresh there. And there is the refreshing punch in action. It's 185 damage. Or 18 damage, I don't know. They have more health than I thought they would have, so probably more than not. I was really hoping I could get that refresh there, but I also wanted to make sure that they would die, so it's kind of a gamble. Let's go and upgrade. We barely got hurt there, so let's go and upgrade. We do have the wall, so I kind of want to upgrade whenever I can, and that's gonna be now. Not really that hurt. I still have the opportunity, the time, so I can go and just take it. There you go, another upgrade. Sounds amazing. I think becoming a vampire would actually be really awesome in this specific instance. Okay, and this is why I have the ambidictionary, so I can guarantee that my first turn is one of these. Like I said, I think that's a fair way to do this challenge. And that is guaranteed that my first turn is always going to be this. And look at that. It got all the damage. Got all the damage off all of those without actually hitting anything. Fantastic. Oh, there's only one left. That's funny. I thought there was more. That's why I just kind of yeeted it off the map. That's really funny. Okay. Nice. I'm going to take a little bit more damage than I'd like to, regardless of what I try to do. But that's a lot of damage right there. Yeah, so I'm actually really happy I picked up Refreshing Punch because I can basically double dip into pegs. There's the heal, and let's see if we can wiggle our way down to the right side here. We might not be able to. This kind of just went completely the wrong direction. No! Yes! Okay. Right there. Oh my gosh. I was so convinced we were going the left route. I was so convinced. That's incredible. Alrighty, first turn here. We can probably wipe everything out if we're careful, but we also want to try our best to kind of shunt it really far down. We really don't want to destroy too many pegs here. If our board becomes Swiss cheese, we're not going to be able to do too much of anything. So there you go. We're all good now. Gonna get that, and let's see what we can snag as well. This guy's dead, so I'm already happy with whatever happens. Having less things on the board is kind of okay as well. There's that, and here comes this guy. Let's go ahead and use this. Perfect. And into a crit. Oh my goodness. This orb's gonna go absolutely bonkers. He's actually already killed him. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, this orb definitely has really high potential. And like I said, I think with the Matryoshka shell and the Glorious Suffering, this orb would actually maybe be one of the best orbs in the game. Also, stack on Crystalmos Fleece and whatnot, and you're gonna have a really, really strong orb. The only thing that sucks is guaranteed there's no way to do piercing damage, so you're kind of just stuck. That was so weird. I'm getting that glitch so often right now where I cannot actually hit anything. Oh, please. Oh, okay. Well then, where there's an enemy that doesn't spawn. It's actually bananas. I don't know why I said banana. It's banana, guys. It's banana. Those bananas. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, we probably should have just skipped that orb and actually done an orb that's probably going to kill something. That was 112 damage. It's already dead. This is an oh my one wish into moment. By the way, if you notice, the speed is normal. That's just how fast that orb was going. It was getting a lot of momentum there. And here's the cookie. That's kind of also open for another healing item. Really, really open for another healing item. Because now we don't have to worry as much about accidentally dying. So I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable in this run. Let's go and try the same thing as before. Let's try to chuck it really far down here and see if maybe we can just not eat up too much of the board. It's okay if there's a couple holes here or there, but ideally I don't want there to be like big holes. Like this big hole right here, not great, but you know, it is what it is. You can only do so much. Really happy about this. And there we go. I mean, that's enough to kill this one guy. That's all we really needed. And the nice thing is our next orb is going to be an Ohmygorb. So we can just kind of use that and make sure to kill off the boss. But I'm really don't need to do that. I really can just skip it and just do this bomb, let it do its thing. This is going to get quite a bit of damage anyways. If it by chance hits a crit, which we don't know if it will, but it doesn't look like it. Totally fine though. Still did quite a bit of damage. Our next orb will probably go through everything anyways, because here's this. And look, it didn't even spawn in a what's it called? Another enemy. So that's totally fine. We didn't even eat up that many orbs. That's another really amazing thing. We didn't really even eat up that many orbs because guess what? The enemy behind them didn't spawn in and we hit crits, I mean refreshes, which caused us to just get damage for free. I'm so glad that the game still works like relatively predictable. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. That's one of my, I guess maybe pet peeves. I really don't like when game devs are like, oh, well, here's the logic and now we're completely breaking it. Alrighty, heal up. Overflow is actually super awesome for just one item, but this is way better with our build because we won't take 2 damage anymore. We'll only take 1, so we'll actually be healing. Now that we have that, the popping corn will actually heal us because over time instead we'll be taking we'll be healing with every peg that we throw. There's another item. We got so many items here, my goodness. Refilibuster's kind of garbanzo beans, but that's completely fine. Okay, we want to go down this middle path, so left we go. Yeah, the grabby hands, not great either. Okay, we're gonna fight these guys. Which is totally fine. I actually totally find out that this is completely a-okay. Because we should do enough damage. There you go, that was actually perfect. 750, beautiful. Wow, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll try to launch it kind of over here. I was hoping to get a refresh, to be honest, but a crit works even better, to be honest. So there we are. And this guy has a lot of potential, so we're gonna do that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this thing is dead, so we can just let it do its thing. I'm starting to think that this was the right choice. The what's it called, Jack Orb Lantern. Really happy with that. I was a little bit worried at first that it wasn't going to be the right choice because I hadn't really played with it enough to know. But now that I've played with it a little bit more, I definitely feel as though it is the right choice. I can't help but feel as though that is the right choice that I made. I was thinking about modding in an Orbros because I was a little bit scared of this final boss, but having that on my side, again, like I said, it's making me feel a lot more confident. So let's hope that that is the right choice and we can get through this wall. The run ender, I guess, maybe. Is that the right word? Yeah, the run ender. Honestly, I think the wall's harder than the final boss. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I think the wall's harder. We can probably kill everything if we just do enough damage. So I'm actually gonna hope that this hits a lot of pegs everywhere. And hopefully that crits as well. That crit would be phenomenal. Most of the board is gone, but if you notice, this side is actually open and free. So that's super phenomenal. It doesn't actually mirror the peg destruction. And everything's dead. Beautiful. Gonna go and skip that. We still have full health, if you notice. Super fantastic. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what we can do. We definitely want to hit this straight out the gate. That's big damage. There's a refresh. Yes, double refreshes means we didn't even destroy that many things, and already it's less than half health. Yep, 999. Actually, that's like exactly half health, pretty much. No, it bounced backwards in such an awkward way. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's okay. It is still getting damage, so that actually didn't matter too much that I didn't hit the crit. But I still wanted the crit, you know? You can't help but want a crit. Okay. I'm fine with it destroying more pegs because he's so close to dying. I'm pretty sure this orb here is going to kill it regardless of what it does. Regardless of how good I throw it or how bad I throw it. I don't think there's any way that I could have thrown it and made it go through 3 times clean without doing at least 60 damage. So very happy about that. This orb also feels a little bit lighter, which honestly would be pretty cool if it was a little bit lighter. I mean, it is supposed to be what, a pumpkin, right? Pumpkins don't have like a lot of mass in them. So I would think that'd be a pretty awesome way to do it. Let's skip that. Crits. Refreshes also grant crits, which is super awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't want to destroy any more pegs, and to be honest, our other thing might kind of do more. Ohmygorb might, well, no, it technically doesn't, but you know, when it stacks up, it kind of does well. Oh, it destroyed the okay. It destroyed the indestructible peg. That's actually really wild. Okay, this guy has 8,000 health, and we are destroying a lot of pegs here. So this might still be a run ender. We'll find out, I'm sure. We're gonna try our best not to use Ohmygorb anymore. That's also part of the reason why we have this is because we know that this is a possibility, a huge possibility, not just a minute one. This is a huge possibility that we can't destroy this wall with Ohmygorbs exclusively. So having a little bit of variety is definitely why we chose what we did. All right, let's go ahead and pop this in here. Oh, you know, I could have just gone for the refresh. That's okay though. We'll see what this does. Might go well, might not. You never know. Oh, this is maybe going almost perfect. Yeah, okay, this is going pretty much as perfect as it can get. And like, as you can see, still 100 health. Every time we take 2 damage, this is gonna hit trigger, and boom, healed up. We're gonna take 2 damage, and we're gonna heal up. Actually, we only take 1 damage and we heal up. 2 damage becomes 1, and so on and so forth. I think you guys understand how that goes. Alright, he's really low actually. I'm tempted to use another one of these, but I know better. I know better. I don't really want the run to end without actually winning. I think we've had enough losses lately in fun runs and challenge runs and all sorts of runs, so I am very much so inclined to try my best to get a dub. Yeah, see, that was unfortunate. Straight down, straight into the juice. Twice there. Totally fine though. We have the opportunities, the chance to be just fine, so let's go and do that. Oh, I was really hoping we could grab a little bit more there. A little bit more gusto down there. Let's go and skip twice. Use up this guy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Come on now. You got it. You got it. Refresh, here we come. Okay, crit. That works for me. I mean, we can refresh with our next orb. Honestly, I'm gonna toss this one, and I'm just gonna toss it right there, like on the edge. Destroys a couple, but it actually gets a lot of damage for free. So there we go. Yep, that's pretty much exactly what I wanted. I'm really curious as the interaction with the gift that keeps on giving and Ohmygorb. If I can hit it 3 times, does that mean when it breaks the peg permanently, it gets 3 times damage? Let's find out. Alrighty, this is super awesome. So far, guys, this run is going phenomenally, and I'm super excited about it. Super excited. Let's see if it keeps going as well as I'm hoping it does, or if it kind of starts to dwindle at all. We'll find out. Come on, refresh. Oh, no dice, but a bomb might take us over. Nope. That's totally fine. We're just gonna use this next orb because we don't really need to do that much damage. 107 damage. I think it can do this. Yep. It doesn't matter what happens because everything's dead anyway. So we're on to the next stage. We're gonna heal up and keep going. Thank you guys so much for these challenges. They're a ton of fun. Oh, I haven't been looking. Okay, hold up. I need to look. I forgot we had the gift that keeps on giving because, of course, Ohmygorb came first. Okay, so Ohmygorb does 10 damage on a normal throw, I think. We'll find out here in just a second. But does a certain amount of damage on his first throw. Yeah, 10 damage on his first throw. Let's just let it hit 1 peg and see how much damage it does. 40 damage. That's insane. Okay. This was definitely the right choice because that is massive damage. Look at that, 1500 damage. Yeah, guys, right now, if you're still watching, if you're still interested, leave a comment. Do you think we're gonna one-shot the boss with Ohmygorb, with the first Ohmygorb we throw? I'm starting to think that that's a real possibility. This final boss has got nothing on us, guys. Nothing, no dice whatsoever. Okay, I'd like to stop taking damage and only go down, please. Thank you. There we go. Down we go. A little bit spooky. I was a little bit worried there for a second. I really don't want to go to any more fights. I don't want to have to worry about anything. Enter the Tear. Forest boss. Nice. This guy again. Skip these two. Definitely go for that. Actually, we're going to go for that refresh. Way more damage. No one shot here. But this is a really challenging map, considering how it's like orientated. But a 2-shot, and we're good. Gonna go and just heal up. Pumpkin pie? I don't know which one I want. Oh, this is where having a chat really comes in handy. Having you guys here in my pocket comes in handy. Because this, first of all, it'd make it Ohmygorb really sketchy. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think we'll be all right, guys. We'll find out if we're gonna be all right, I guess. Hopefully they fix that pumpkin pie glitch where when you're in the navigation screen, it still works. Ooh, that's a solid one. Direction here doesn't really matter. I guess we'll go for one. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 1. I mean, there's already at 4. I only needed 1 left, guys. That was insane. That was insane. That was actually wild. Oh, we don't want it. We can't take it. Not gonna have it. Let's go left here. And then we'll get down. Yeah, we'll go down that path. We definitely want the right side. Let's see if we can go left. This might be a little bit sketchy. Ah, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Well, considering this doesn't help us at all. This basically won't help us considering we won't get anything else. This is the only thing that actually makes any sense. So let's see if we can take it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This left item's the worst though, because 10 damage to plants. I'm not gonna fight any more plants, guys. There's no plants left to fight. Okay, let's try again. Go right side. We might go left. We'll find out. Oh, we made it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, there's the pumpkin pie. Ooh, I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know if yeah, I'll just chuck it and see what happens. Fingers crossed things go well for us. There's a crit. That's beautiful, actually. It's enough damage to kill almost everything. I really should have made sure I killed everything, though. Let's get that crit that's coming up. There you go. There's the crit, which is phenomenal. We really didn't need it because 2 damage across the board. But hey, you know what? I like to have a crit just in case. Crit in the pocket. You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. We also got a bomb. That's a little bit wild. Out of curiosity, I wonder if this is a synergy or not, or if it's not a synergy. Does the Jack Orb Lantern, if it goes into the pumpkin pie, does it use up one of the Jack Orb Lanterns, or does it use the pumpkin pie? I wonder if they thought about that. There's no guarantees that they did and or did not think of that, so I'm just curious. Look at that. That's why pumpkin pie is sketchy with the Ohmygorb. Alrighty. And here we go. This one doesn't really matter. I think we'll kill it regardless of where it goes. I do want to kind of see it go in there. Maybe on its like last time bouncing through. I kind of want to see it go in. See if it actually gets that or not. Or if it goes away and if we get another option. So please go through there. Please. I want to see all the interactions. It really sucks that this is the spot it chose to be in. Because obviously it makes it really difficult for this to go. That's the second time it's gone to the top. So there's one more time to go to the top, and then after that it's gonna be a question. Big old question mark. We're also gonna take a bunch of damage. We're taking a bunch of red bombs here. There's another one to add to the list. Okay, it's running all the way across, basically. Okay, it's not gonna get it. How many red bombs do we throw? All right, not too bad. I mean, we can still heal through it, so not really a problem at all. Okay, these guys are moving pretty fast and a little bit nervous, but we got it. Thread the needle, go the way we want, and just keep on chugging, right? Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got the pocket sand anyways. I could go anywhere, but I'm gonna go to the right side. I want to make sure we go to the right side. I think it's important to guarantee items over question items. Double the bombs. That's decent. I mean, double the bomb still does more damage than any of the orbs I have because, you know, turning one orb into that damage, it's kind of nutty. So I don't care if I eat up the board here because the next orb I got is, you guessed it, the Egg Orb. So it might just kill this guy regardless. Let's see if we can pop that real quick. I don't think that's enough damage. I think we're lacking a little bit here, which is totally fine because now we got the Ohmygorb again, and I'm sure this orb can do 121 damage. Easy peasy. I actually really like this orb. This orb's like a clinch hitter, you know? Alrighty, skip that up and let's just shoot it down. I don't really need to think about that too hard. Fast forward and let's see if we can get all the way through. Alrighty, well, like I said, we do have to use this first. I'm gonna try to get it to go like off to one of the sides. Didn't work at all. Little bit spooky when it goes down this middle path because it's clearing out a lot of pegs here. It's actually a sketchy stage because of this. There's so many that's going through, and it's gonna go back to the top. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay. Well, half of our pegs are gone. And it's doing it again. Oh boy. Okay. Whew. Hopefully. Oh man, I was really hoping to kill all of them, and we'd just be good to go. Okay, we're gonna go skip this orb and go to this guy here. This is very, very scary now. Okay, did it twice, 3 times. Oh, if it gets sucked up in the black hole, it ends it. Darn it. I was really hoping for that, interaction. Okay. This is totally fine. It'll still deal damage, just not gonna deal as much damage as if it was followed by something. So, we're gonna let it do its thing, and this next orb should hopefully maybe do some good work. Fingers crossed. Let's see how things go. Nope. That's totally fine though. I actually did kill one of them. That's actually really surprising. We can try it again. I'm kind of just not feeling this orb on this map, to be entirely honest. It's actually wild. It's like this orb's so good on everything, and suddenly it's just not that good on this map. Crazy. But it is working though. As you can see, it is putting us through. It is, you know, getting us there. Go through and let's find out. What is next up on the docket? Okay. I'm excited for this. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I want the bomb. There we go. Yeah, see, even double 14 damage is only 24. A bomb does 50 damage, normally at least. So ultimately, the bomb is going to be the best. The bomb is still going to be more damage. So yeah, regardless of what happens, the bomb is just always more damage. And if you have like a perfected reactant or something, then the bomb's going to be even more damage. Wow. Really got stuck there, did it? That's wild. That's wild. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. It's gonna have to work its way through, you know? It's gonna have to really work its way through. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, don't put me back to the top. I was about to be like, oh my gosh, really? Okay, every reload refreshes the board, which is nice, because that means we absolutely do not have to hit any refreshes. All right, here we go, guys. I definitely want to make sure I can try to hit a refresh or something. I'll go for the crits. I really want the crits more than anything. The crits are going to be big time damage comparatively. There you go. There's the bombs. We're eating through them. A little bit spooked. I don't feel like we're doing quite enough here. Okay, not a one shot. It's probably not gonna be a 2-shot either, to be entirely honest with you guys. Okay, we're gonna wait for that refresh to come around, because that will give us a little bit of AoE. Oh no, I didn't hit it. That's all right. Hit those bombs. It might hit that refresh down there, which it did. Beautiful. That's 1300 damage and a crit to boot. Will this be enough? Yes, it will be. That's a 2-shot, guys, with the Orb. Surprise, surprise. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was so much fun. Make sure to leave a comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the challenges, and I enjoyed this run a lot. Hopefully this was fulfilling to those challenges. Ohmygorb by itself with the Wand of Ultimate power might actually be moderately doable. I don't really know how much damage I would get if I went up against the wall or something, but you know, it might be. So might have to revisit this challenge sometime in the future. Anyways, see you guys next time, and adios.